What's going on, guys? Mcskillet here with another CSGO video, and today we're going to be doing a massive Souvenir unboxing, trying to get the Souvenir R8 Amber Fade. And this skin is still super rare. There's only 2 known to exist in the world at the moment, so hopefully we can maybe get the third one. I did another video where I opened about 80 of these, but in this video I'm going to be opening up, I think, around 100, quite a lot of these right here. And yeah, hopefully we can actually get this thing, because it's worth quite a lot just because of how rare it is. And you guys know I really like all those rare skins, and it's pretty hard to get a hold of one of these, so I thought I would go for a second unboxing. So yeah, let's get into this first one right here. And if you saw the first video, you would have known I actually went by the R8 Revolver a couple times, so it is possible there has been 2 people that have gotten it. It's just super rare, because as you can see, most of the stuff that you go by in these packages are just these shitty little gray skins. And yeah, I only got a couple blues in the other opening too, and I didn't even get the purple, so it's pretty damn rare to get this thing. But I was a little motivated. I mean, it only takes 1 case, but you have to have the luck of your lifetime to actually end up getting the pink from this, because somehow like 80 cases couldn't even get the purple. I think I got around like 4 or 5 blues, maybe only 3. Somewhere around there, but I did go buy the R8 Revolver, so it is possible. And yeah, I'm not really sure how much it would be worth. If the R8 Revolver was never nerfed, I'm sure it would be worth over 1,000 keys for like any condition, but since it's nerfed, it's a pretty useless gun, to be honest. I think most people prefer the Deagle. I personally prefer the Deagle. I just can't seem to be able to use the R8 after it was nerfed. I think that they could actually buff it up a little bit more. Maybe they could revert the original timing on how long it takes to fire, but keep the nerfed damage is what I was maybe thinking, because it's kind of hard to use at this point and not too many people use it, making the Souvenir version probably not worth nearly as much as it would be when it first came out. And I also got a couple of these older Souvenir packages. I found a couple that were kind of cheap. Most of them are more expensive at this point, but these have worse stickers anyway, so I prefer the signature stickers, but I thought I might as well open up a couple of these as well. It'd be pretty crazy to get one from one of these cases, because it'd probably be the only one from Katowice 2015 ever unboxed, because there isn't too many of these packages actually left, and they're worth like 50 cents more than the other ones, it looks like. Alright, let's see what we've gotten so far. Put this on all, and we've gotten all grays. That's terrible. So hopefully things will start to go a little bit better than that. And alright, Souvenir MP9 Sand Dashed. Another gray. Are we really going to get 2 rows of grays in a row? I mean, even in the other opening, it went a little better than this, but we still got a lot of cases left. I think we've got like 80 cases left, so it's not over yet. Ooh, we went by the purple. But if the skin doesn't say Souvenir on it, you won't actually land on it. I'm not really sure why it's like that. And I think some items they say Stat Track on them. Yeah, I think one of those said Stat Track. I'm not sure why that is. I think it might be a glitch or something, but the only item you'll land on is the one that says Souvenir. If it doesn't say Souvenir, or it says Stat Track instead of Souvenir, you actually have a 0% chance of landing on that. You can't get a Stat Track skin from a Souvenir case. There was actually someone in one of my other videos from not too recently that was trying to argue that you could get a Stat Track Dragon Lore, and he was completely serious. So no, just because it's possible to go by that, it doesn't mean you can actually get it. You will only land on the one that says Souvenir. Are we really going to get 3 rows of only grays? Wow, this skin's even rarer than I thought. Okay, Souvenir AK Safari Mesh. That's actually a pretty nice item to be unboxed from this case. And the condition looks pretty nice as well. That's field tested. Wow, I guess the skin doesn't have too much wear on it. Or, oh, I guess there's a little bit of tears right there. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad for field tested. Not a bad skin from compared to the other stuff I was getting, like the grays. But okay, we got 1 light blue so far, and I think that's actually probably the nicest skin until you get to like the purples and the pinks, to be honest, the AK Safari Mesh, because all these other skins are for guns that no one really uses. And ooh, another AK Safari Mesh. Alright, I'm not sure if you make money back on those or not, but it's much better than everything else I've been getting. And this one is also, oh, this one's minimal wear. Let's see how much this is worth. Hopefully my dreams aren't ruined. Hey, this is actually worth a good $12. So that's like 2 souvenir packages, 2.5 souvenir packages. Yeah, that isn't too bad. but hopefully it slightly makes up for how bad we're doing. Alright, another light blue. And yeah, starting to actually get some light blues now. Things are starting to look a little bit better. We still haven't even gone by the R8 Revolver Fade though, which is basically the only thing I want. I mean, P2000 Amber Fade, those are only like 20 bucks because, you know, it's only a P2000 skin. It's pretty rare though. I think there's not too many of the factory new ones out there, but it's not really worth too much because, you know, I guess there isn't too many people that want expensive P2000 skins. But yeah, the R8 Revolver is the only thing that I really want from this case that is quite hard to get otherwise. Alright, we got the Sand Dune of Destiny right there. We've gotten a lot of these Nova Predators, I just noticed that. Probably one of the worst skins to get from this case, and that's another pretty shitty skin. And it doesn't look like we've even gotten a factory new skin so far. Everything seems to be like field tested, battle scarred. I think we had that one minimal wear AK, that was probably our nicest skin. But yeah, hopefully we can at least get a blue so far. Alright, Souvenir MP9 Sand Dashed. That's pretty damn bad, but I bought a lot of these cases. I'm not even sure how I'm gonna... It's gonna take quite a while to open all these. Let's see. Yeah, so we will have a somewhat of a chance at getting the R8 Amber Fade. I only bought so many cases because I really wanted to make sure we actually had a somewhat decent chance of unboxing it, because if I just opened up like 30 cases or one page, I mean, as you can see, it looks like one page isn't even going to get us a blue. That's how rare the skin is. And yeah, I really like all these rare skins, so trying to get a nice little collection going. And this is basically this is the rarest R8 Revolver skin by far. There isn't any other skins nearly as rare as this one for the R8 Revolver. Stat Shock Factory New Crimson Web is kind of rare, but I mean, I think there's like 30 or 20 of those on the market right now, and it's only like $20 each, even though it's pretty rare, but not nearly as rare as what this would be. There is also not even a factory new one yet. There's a minimal wear one, and I think there's one or two field tested ones. There's only one field tested one on CSGO Exchange, but I heard someone talking about another field tested one. Not sure if that was legit or not, but yeah, we've only gone by like one purple, I think, too. Maybe one or two purples. No pinks yet, not a pink even seen. But I did go buy like 2 or 3 of the R8 Revolvers in my other opening. And the other opening, I actually did that opening before I even knew that this skin was a real skin. Because people weren't really sure at first if this was just a glitch that it showed up here, if you could actually get it. Because a lot of people thought that cases were like predetermined and stuff. I mean, some cases might be predetermined. I'm not really sure how that works, but there are people that have gotten the R8 Revolver Fade, or Amber Fade, from this case, and this case was made before that skin came out, so I guess that doesn't really, if cases are predetermined, that doesn't really make sense. So I don't really know if cases are predetermined or not. Maybe they just changed it for these. You never know, but I mean, the evidence at this point is kind of stating that they're kind of random when you first open them, unless it was coded in the game from the very start or something. Like, I don't really know. But yeah, let's see what else have we gotten. Lots of grays, all grays on this row so far. We've only gotten 4 light blues. I highly suggest you guys don't open these unless you're trying to record a crazy YouTube video like this one, because it seems quite stupid to open these now that I'm thinking about it. I thought the chances were a little bit higher than this, but holy shit, like, I feel like getting this skin is almost like unboxing. It's just as rare as unboxing a knife. This skin is probably like getting a red, kind of. That kind of makes sense based on what I've gotten so far. Because 80 cases couldn't get this skin, and yeah, that seems like just about as rare as a red, and these may be as rare as a pink, the light blues. I only got like 2 or 3 light blues from other unboxing, so yeah, some of these souvenir packages, the rarities they don't correspond to normal cases. They're a lot different. Like, these skins are kind of the blues, these are kind of the purples right here. These are the pinks, that's the red, and that's the knife. I think that's how it works, actually. That kind of makes perfect sense now that I think about it. So yeah, don't go unboxing these thinking you'll get like 2 pinks for 80 cases, because that's definitely not the case. I couldn't even get a purple with that luck, unless you're some crazy knife unboxer. Personally, I've only unboxed 1 knife, and it was the shittiest knife ever, so I don't have the best luck with these, and I think I've opened like 500 cases, and I've only gotten 1 knife, but I've heard some people that have unboxed even more than that, not even gotten one, so I don't think I'm too lucky, but I do know some people that have only unboxed a couple cases and gotten some crazy expensive knives. Not even just like a shitty falchion. Boreal Forest, they got like Karambit Sapphires, which is just absolutely crazy. Wish I could get that in my case openings, but I don't think that's going to happen in Souvenir G3 Desert Storm. More and more grays. Let's see what we're at here. Only one light blue from this page, so yeah, these light blues, they might be even rarer than purples, to be honest now. Seem to hardly be getting any of them. Alright, here is finally another light blue. I think most of the skins from this collection are really rare to get factory new, actually. Oh, we got this factory new. I'm not sure about this skin, though, if we already got that. And, alright, this is worth like $4. I'll have to look on CSGO Stash to see if a lot of these skins are rare to get factory new. I know there's, I mean, they're not like super rare, but they're definitely a lot more uncommon than getting them in other conditions. Like, usually if you unbox a lot of these skins, they'll be field tested or minimal wear most of the time. If you get the rarest Revolver Fade, or Amber Fade, you actually have a pretty decent chance of it being factory new, though. There isn't like any float limitations like on a lot of these skins. And no, we want the Stat Track Sand Dune. See, I was so close to getting that, but nope, you can't actually land on that. That would be quite a valuable skin, because it'd be the only one in the world, though. And I don't even know what I'm on about now, but alright, another light blue. Not sure how this is going so far. We have like maybe 2 pages, a little bit less than 2 pages left. And each page is 30 skins, I'm pretty sure. And so many of these grays. All the souvenir packages are not very profitable to open, to be honest. You just have such low odds of getting the highest tier skins. And yeah, I wouldn't suggest opening any of them, to be honest, even the cobblestone packages. I've seen some people get some knights on those kind of recently, though, so some streamers and YouTubers got kind of lucky and got on those knights. But you have to open a lot to even have a decent chance at those. And alright, a Crims sticker, P90 sand spray. Alright, no blues yet. Do we really not even have a blue? That's actually quite crazy how rigged these cases are. I probably should have waited till the next major comes out, because I know then all this stuff is going to be worth a lot less, or at least these cases will be. But I wanted to try to get this skin while it's super rare, because it's super rare right now, and it probably will be until the next major comes out. There's probably going to be a lot of them that come out, and they'll probably drop in price a bit, but I thought it would be kind of cool to see if I can get one from one of the old packages, because there's probably not going to be too many of those. I'm not sure what the next souvenir stickers will look like too. Maybe they'll look pretty trash. But actually the last 2 majors, I think they've had kind of cool stickers. I like these gold autograph things, especially the Cologne ones. The Cologne signatures are pretty cool. Some of the DreamHack Star stickers are sort of cool, though. I do prefer the autographs from Cologne. Oh, we got a Souvenir P2000 Amber Fade that looks super beat up, though. Alright. Let's see, field tested. Oh, that's only field tested, it looks that worn. Okay, well that's quite weird. We didn't get a single blue, but we got the purple. Well, I guess this is going better than my other one, but I'm sure the skin isn't worth too much. It's only worth $6.44 is what the last one sold at, and there's one on the market for $6.13. So that means this skin, even though this AK skin is like way less rare than the P2000 right here, the AK is actually worth double the price of the P2000, even though this is like more than 10 times rarer. So that's kind of crazy how mixed the prices are. So yeah, I guess I thought that's going to be worth a little more than that, but it is pretty rare. Just I guess not too many people like it or something. I think it's kind of a nice skin, but the P2000 Amber Fade, I don't really like the field tested version though. The factory new one is where it's at, because as you saw, that field tested one, it was only field tested and it looks super beat up. But yeah, we did get a purple, so things are starting to look a little... Are we really going to get another purple? What the fuck is this? Okay, now I'm just confused on what the odds are in this. So I've gotten 2 purples within 4 cases, and I haven't gotten a single blue yet. Yeah, that just doesn't really make much sense, but yeah, maybe we can try to get a pink Gaben. I mean, purples are nice. Actually, they're not really nice at all, but pink, that'd be very nice. And yeah, it looks like another light blues. Things are starting to look a little better. Some light blues starting to get mixed in here. 2 purples. Not really sure how we got 2 purples in such a little span of cases. It'd be weird if we didn't even get a single blue in all these cases, though, because we're almost done. Actually, no, we're actually not that close to being done. This is quite a big unboxing. But yeah, I'm not sure how long this video will be. Probably be like 20 minutes, at least 15 minutes. But that's not too bad. Most of my videos are really short. And I know some of you guys like these longer videos. And you can always watch in 2x speed though if you're on a desktop. So I know I prefer to watch case openings in 2x speed anyway. But yeah, Souvenir 5.7 orange peel. We've got a lot of those. Is there any light blues we haven't gotten? I think we've gotten most of them. Yeah, we've gotten all the light. Actually, I don't know if we've gotten that sawed off yet. Not that I really want it though. And this is probably, we've gotten these two skins so much. We've gotten all the grays a very good amount. And yeah, so I've got the DreamHack ones and I've got the Cologne cases. They both have pretty similar stickers though. The DreamHack ones have got like the stars and stuff, but as you can see they've got kind of a less clear signature. I prefer the signatures from Cologne, but I do think some of the star stickers are sort of cool. And oh, that AK Safari mesh would be nice, but it doesn't say Souvenir on it, so there's no chance of you getting it. And let's actually search dust too, or just search dust so that way you don't have to deal with these other... why is this not working? Oh, I guess it's in Roman numerals. Oh, there we go. Okay, this way I don't have to keep scrolling the page after every case. And Souvenir, Tech 9, Berry Camo. Not a very nice skin to be honest, but alright. I don't know how the search thing works. Sometimes it stays there and sometimes it goes away after you open a case. Not really sure why that is. But yeah, I'm really just hoping for that R8 Amber Fade. P2000 Amber Fade is not worth nearly as much as the pink one would be. I'd be quite happy just to get one of those. I don't even care what condition it would be. I just really want that skin. But I don't know. I don't seem to have the best luck with these cases. I did get 2 purples though, but somehow we still haven't gotten a blue. Really doesn't make much sense at all. I mean, you can really have whatever odds. Anything, I don't even know what I'm saying. But anyway, Souvenir AK-47 Safari Mesh, that's pretty nice. That's, I think, the most expensive skin that's not the R8 Revolver Amber Fade from here. So we've gotten like 3 of those. But yeah, this is quite an expensive unboxing though. This is like maybe 90 to 100 cases, and each one of these cases I paid more than $4 for, like $4 to a little bit less than $6. So quite a lot for so many cases like this. And yeah, we're running pretty low though. Hopefully the R8 Dream will happen. And alright, another AK Safari Mesh Souvenir. If we got a factory new one of those, that'd be actually worth a good amount, but that's definitely not a factory new, that's well worn. The factory new version of that skin, it's kind of rare. I think some of them sell for like over $100. It does depend on like what stickers you get though, because people want the nice player, or the more popular player autographs. And yeah, this is such a disgusting skin. I'm sure it sells for hardly anything. The G3, I'm not even going to bother checking. But I don't really know why you would even bother buying that, like, to be honest. That's probably why the price is so low, though. And another sand dune. Maybe we can try inventorying a couple cases, see if that gives us any better luck. It is a little bit more thrilling, though, if you land on it. It's a little bit less thrilling when you just see it pop up in your... Oh! Another Why are we getting so many of those? This makes no sense. We've gotten 3 Souvenir P2000 Amber Fades, but we haven't gotten a single blue. Alright, this one's actually worth like $10, $12. Alright, I'll take it. I'm going to keep inventorying a couple more cases. I don't really understand how this is happening. In the other case unboxing, we didn't get any purples, and we got like, I think like 3 or 4 blues. Alright, that sand dune just... was I just opening a P250 sand dune? What the fuck just happened there? Alright, that definitely glitched out. Yeah, this is what happens when you try inventorying the skins. I'm only going to do a couple more. Then for the last couple cases, I'll definitely just... So apparently you can open a P250 sand dune, or at least get it to look like that. I don't know how I did that. I guess it just got really glitched out. And I don't know why it's only picking the P250 sand dune for that. Alright, last inventory. Last inventoried case, I'm just going to pick... Let's pick this one. This one has a little different stickers on it. And oh wow, what a nice skin. Let's take a look at that. Oh my god, that's so beat up. And alright, so 3 purples. Let's go back to just opening these cases normally. We went and buy the P2000. And MP9 sand dashed. But yeah, if it doesn't say Souvenir on it, you can't land on it, so it's kind of hard to fall for the bait on these. I watched one video where someone actually went by the Dragon Lore and he was like freaking out because he didn't get it. But I mean, if it doesn't say Souvenir on it, you really shouldn't be hoping to get it. And yeah, I haven't even gone by the Revolver Amber Fade in this unboxing, even though I went by it quite a couple times in the other unboxing. So not sure why that is. There's been one unboxed from the Cologne and one unboxed from the DreamHack tournament. Stickers or souvenir packages, whatever you want to call them. Not too many cases left though. Hopefully we can get it, but I don't think it's going to happen, boys. I think it's supposed to be like 10 times rarer than the P2000 Amber Fade. If I'm actually, I don't really know how the rarities work. Alright, we got that sawed-off skin. I should check if I got some factory new stuff, because that might be worth a little bit. But yeah, like we're on the last row of cases. Gotten 3 purples, not a single blue. Are we gonna go through all these cases and not get a single blue? Did I get a blue? No, we've gotten some light blues. That'd be really very uncommon. I don't even know how that manages to happen. But yeah, another sand dune. Oh, that one looks like it's almost factory new. Nope, field tested. Looked a little better when I was going by it. But yeah. Alright, is that the last row? Yep, we're on the last couple of cases here. Really gotta... These cases have to save us. All we want is the pink. Nothing else. Please, Gaben. How's that? Wow, that barely went over that. But I know you can't get that anyway. And, yeah, 4 more cases. Come on. Stat Track AK Safari Mesh. I don't think so. I'm not sure why they don't fix that, or maybe they just... I don't know if they have it like that on purpose, or if it's some sort of glitch. But, yeah, only 2 cases left. I feel like that's the skin we're getting the most of, that G3 Desert Storm. I don't know, maybe I just noticed that one the most. Last 2 cases, let's try 1 inventoried, and then let's do 1 just opening it. Come on, Gaben. This is what we want, this is what we want. And that is not what we want. Alright, last case right here. Going for the ultimate dream. Here, I'll close my eyes. I know I'm just going to get some shit skin, but I'll try closing my eyes, see if that does anything. And yeah, let's open this. I'm not looking. And yeah, we got shit. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I wish that would go a little better. But I don't really understand how we got 3 purples when we didn't get a single blue from... That was like that was like maybe $500 worth of these cases. And we didn't get a single blue from them. So that doesn't really make much sense. But somehow we got 3 of the purples. And we didn't get the pink though, which is the only thing we wanted from this. But... yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys still enjoyed. Hopefully, I'm not sure if I'm going to do another unboxing after this of these cases. I mean, if we couldn't get it from that many, I don't think there's much hope left. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys, and I'm Mcskillet, and I'm out. Also, thanks to CSGO Big for hooking me up with a lot of the cases for this video, because otherwise I would probably go broke with how many cases I just opened for those souvenir packages. But if you guys are into the whole gambling thing, their site's got a lot of cool stuff relating to that, but never bet anything you can't afford to lose. The link will be in the description, and I'm Mcskillet, and I'm out.